The Philippines, a breathtaking nation made up of more than 7,000 islands, scattered like emerald jewels across the Pacific Ocean. Each island tells its own story, woven together by a rich tapestry of history, culture, and natural wonders. The country is famed for its stunning landscapes, from the ancient Banao rice terraces carved into mountainsides, to the warm smiles of its resilient people who have weathered storms, both literal and figurative, for generations. But beneath these turquoise waters and rolling green hills, there may be a different kind of treasure waiting to be discovered, one that could change the nation's destiny: vast reserves of oil and natural gas, hidden deep below the surface. Some reports suggest that the Philippines could be sitting atop untapped energy reserves worth trillions of dollars. These resources, if harnessed, could fuel the country's growth for decades to come, transforming it into a major player in the global energy market. Could the Philippines be on the verge of an energy revolution? The prospect is both exciting and daunting, offering hope for a future where the country is no longer dependent on imported fuel. This isn't just about drilling for oil or extracting gas, it's about reshaping the nation's future. Imagine cities powered by homegrown energy, industries thriving, and communities lifted out of poverty. For millions of Filipinos, the dream of energy independence is more than just a policy goal. It's a quest for security, stability, and the promise of a better life. It means reliable electricity in every home, affordable fuel for every jeepney, and opportunities for every child to learn and grow. Yet the journey to unlock this hidden wealth is anything but simple. The path is fraught with challenges, some buried deep within the earth, others tangled in the complex web of regional politics and international disputes. Much of this potential lies beneath contested waters, like the South China Sea's Reed Bank, where overlapping claims and diplomatic tensions add layers of uncertainty to any exploration effort. Tonight, we'll delve into where this potential wealth is hidden and what it could mean for the country's future. We'll examine the obstacles, ranging from territorial disputes with neighboring countries to the technical complexities of deep-sea drilling and environmental concerns. And we'll see how this hope for energy independence touches the lives of ordinary Filipinos, the fishermen who rely on the sea, the jeepney drivers who keep the cities moving, and the families who dream of a brighter tomorrow. This is more than a story about resources. It's about a nation's aspiration for a brighter, more secure future. A future where the Philippines can stand tall, powered by its own hidden treasures, and where every Filipino can share in the promise of prosperity. To truly grasp the significance of this potential discovery, we must first look at the bigger picture, the daily struggles and hopes of an entire nation. The Philippines, a country of more than 100 million people, is a land of vibrant cities, lush countryside, and resilient communities. Yet, beneath the surface, there is a persistent challenge that shapes the lives of every Filipino. You must understand the daily reality for most Filipinos. In bustling cities and quiet villages alike, families work hard to make ends meet, often facing uncertainty about the future. The cost of living is a constant concern, and every peso counts. The Philippines relies heavily on imported energy, making it vulnerable to global price swings and geopolitical conflicts. Every drop of oil and every shipment of gas comes from abroad, leaving the nation exposed to forces beyond its control. This dependence means that any disruption, whether from international disputes or market volatility, can send shockwaves through the economy. When oil prices spike, the cost of transport, electricity, and basic goods rises, hitting families hard. Jeepney drivers wait in long lines, hoping they can afford enough fuel to finish their routes. Parents stretch their budgets at the market, watching prices climb higher with each visit. For many, these increases mean tough choices, sometimes sacrificing essentials just to get by. High energy costs stifle economic growth, making it tough for businesses to expand and create jobs. Small shops close their doors, factories slow production, and entrepreneurs hesitate to invest. The ripple effects are felt everywhere, from the largest cities to the smallest barangays, as opportunities dry up and dreams are put on hold. Billions spent on fuel imports could be invested in healthcare, education, and infrastructure. Imagine what could be achieved if those resources stayed within the country. More classrooms for eager students, better hospitals for families in need, and new roads and bridges to connect communities and drive progress. This cycle of dependency has held the country back for decades. Generations have grown up knowing that their nation's fortunes are tied to decisions made far beyond their shores. The frustration is palpable, as progress seems just out of reach, trapped by circumstances that feel impossible to change. The psychological toll is real. Economic stability feels out of reach. Parents worry about their children's future, young workers feel the pressure of supporting their families, and the dream of a better life can seem distant. The weight of uncertainty hangs over millions, shaping choices and limiting possibilities. That's why tapping domestic oil and gas is so powerful. It represents more than just energy. It's a chance to reclaim control, to write a new chapter in the nation's story. By harnessing resources found within its own borders, the Philippines can reduce its vulnerability and chart a path toward true independence. It's a chance to break free, control the nation's energy destiny, and build a more resilient economy. Filipino engineers and workers stand ready, filled with hope and determination, knowing that their efforts could transform the country's future. For the Philippines, energy independence isn't just a dream, it's a necessity. It's the key to unlocking prosperity, stability, and a brighter tomorrow for every Filipino. The journey won't be easy, but the rewards could reshape the nation for generations to come. Where is this hidden treasure? The search centers on 4 key areas: Malampaya, Reed Bank, Alegria oil field, and the Sulu Sea. Malampaya, off Palawan, has powered Luzon for decades but is running out. Reed Bank, further west, could hold even greater reserves, but it's at the heart of a tense dispute with China. Alegria in Cebu is a small but important onshore field, proving oil exists within the islands. The Sulu Sea, vast and underexplored, could hold major deposits but remains a frontier. Each region represents hope, risk, and opportunity. Together, they form the Philippines' energy frontier. The nation's future may depend on what lies beneath these waters. The Malampaya project is the backbone of Philippine energy. Since 2001, it's supplied up to 20% of the country's electricity, generated billions in revenue, and reduced reliance on dirtier fuels. Malampaya proved the Philippines can manage world-class energy projects. But its reserves are dwindling, and depletion looms within the decade. The loss of Malampaya threatens a massive power shortage, especially for Luzon. The race is on to find a replacement before the lights go out. Malampaya's success fuels the ambition to discover the next big field. The infrastructure is ready. Pipelines and power plants await a new source. The challenge transition to the next generation of energy projects in time. The nation's energy future hangs in the balance. If Malampaya is the present, Reed Bank is the tantalizing troubled future. Surveys suggest Reed Bank could hold reserves many times larger than Malampaya, enough to transform the economy. Developing Reed Bank could make the Philippines an energy exporter and fund a sovereign wealth fund. But the prize is trapped by a geopolitical standoff with China. Despite international rulings favoring the Philippines, Chinese vessels patrol the area, freezing exploration and deterring investment. The government faces a tough balancing act, asserting rights without provoking conflict. Reed Bank remains a symbol of both immense potential and deep frustration. The key is in hand, but the treasure chest stays locked. Beyond Malampaya and Reed Bank, other regions offer promise. Alegria oil field in Cebu, though modest, proves onshore oil is viable and brings jobs to local communities. Every barrel from Alegria is one less to import, a step toward self-sufficiency. The Sulu Sea, vast and largely unexplored, could hold massive reserves, but deep waters and security threats make exploration risky and expensive. Overcoming these challenges could unlock a new energy frontier. The Sulu Sea remains a crucial piece of the long-term strategy. Untapped horizons still await discovery. The government knows potential alone isn't enough. Unlocking these resources requires massive investment and a secure environment. The strategy: attract international energy companies with better policies and a stable regulatory framework. Diplomatic efforts assert sovereign rights while building alliances for security. Joint patrols and military exercises send a message: the Philippines is not alone. The goal: create a safe, attractive climate for exploration and development. For most Filipinos, the real question is, how will this change daily life? Cheaper, more stable electricity would mean more disposable income and a better quality of life. Reliable energy could attract industries, create jobs, and spark economic growth. Government revenues from oil and gas could fund new infrastructure, hospitals, and schools. A sovereign wealth fund could secure benefits for future generations. Energy independence would give the Philippines a stronger voice globally. It's about national pride, self-determination, and opportunity for all. This is the dream that fuels the quest for the nation's hidden treasure. The Philippines stands at a crossroads, facing a pivotal moment in its history. As the sun rises over Manila, the nation is presented with a unique opportunity to shape its destiny and secure a better future for generations to come. One path leads to continued dependence on foreign energy sources, leaving the country vulnerable to global price shocks and political instability. The other path, though challenging, offers the promise of true energy independence, economic growth, and lasting prosperity for all Filipinos. The journey toward energy independence will not be easy. Geopolitical tensions in the South China Sea, complex negotiations with neighboring countries, and the ever-present risk of mismanaging newfound resources all pose significant challenges. The stakes are high, and the consequences of failure could be severe. To avoid the pitfalls of the so-called resource curse, strong governance, transparency, and unity are absolutely essential. Only by working together can we ensure that the nation's wealth benefits every Filipino, not just a privileged few. Political leaders, business sectors, and civil society must join forces, setting aside differences to pursue the common good. Collaboration and open dialogue will be the foundation of our success. The Filipino people play a crucial role in this journey. By staying informed, participating in public discourse, and holding leaders accountable, citizens can help steer the nation toward a brighter, more equitable future. The Philippines has the legal right to its resources, the potential to harness them wisely, and the talent, engineers, scientists, and skilled workers to turn vision into reality. Our youth, with their creativity and determination, are ready to lead the way. The path ahead is difficult, filled with obstacles and uncertainties, but the reward is a future where every Filipino family can thrive, where children grow up in a nation that is strong, self-reliant, and full of hope. With unity, vision, and unwavering determination, the Philippines can claim the brighter future it truly deserves. Our achievements will stand as a testament to what we can accomplish together. The time to act is now. The journey begins with each of us, united in purpose, ready to build a legacy of energy independence for the generations yet to come.